Alright guys, you know what time it is. I may be sick, but I gotta do the vocals for it. It is time for Jade Comments and reply back. No comment will be left unread, whether it's good or bad. Throw your questions and comments at me, or request. My comment for this video is from Makuma. The cards are getting pretty cool now. I agree with you. Let me tell you a little story while I'm playing it, and I will tell you my favorite cards actually. My favorite card is one that is two that's actually in the video. You probably could tell from how many times I use it. Heaven's Blade is one of my favorite cards, and the new one that I just recently got, hundreds Blade. I love that one. There's one that Ray does that I really love. I like Water Wall and the healing ones too, though. I love the healing ones as well. I'll be having them heal back to back, man. I know, right? Blades. I admit, when I first played Grand Guilds, I kind of wasn't into it until later on when the story came forward. That's where I really got into it and really enjoyed it. I do have a few things that I like and dislike about the game. I am going to be actually writing a review for it on Steam in a little bit. But one of the things you actually pointed out to me, Makuma, you actually pointed that out to me about the words in the text, because I noticed it, but I thought it was just maybe me. But I was like, yeah, that was really annoying when the words just come out the text like that. I'm like, what's going on? And you may hear me complain about it a lot, like clicking on the cards. Like sometimes when you're trying to click on your cards, it would automatically move your mouse and move your screen over, so I have to constantly adjust it. So that's why when you see it slide off the characters, it's because when you click on the cards, it will click the background and move it. As well as clicking the back part, like you see, like how let me see if I can find a example on here. Okay, you see like the card that's right behind me, behind my character on the screen? Well, there is a little square box behind that card, and you have to click on that square box if you want to do normal attacks without using a card. But the thing is, your cards sometimes get in the way, so you accidentally hit a card that you don't mean to play when you want to just do the attack from behind it. So I would like, if I had a suggestion, I would tell them like move that square over a little bit so it'd be like a little easier to see it from behind the cards and do normal attacks when you have cards in your hand. It's okay when you don't have cards in your hand, but when you do, it's really annoying. Honestly, when it comes to like the strategy of fighting on there, first I thought I'm gonna make the big moves, and then I kept seeing like my characters dying in array, and so from there I was like, I have to think of a strategy, I have to figure out their movements. So first round when I'm first playing, I'm actually trying to not beat them, but more like figure out their movements, their patterns, what cards to use, what they're gonna do. I'm thinking of all this stuff while I'm playing, not the aspect of I'm gonna win, but what their next move is, how they're gonna do it, what cards they're playing, how they move their characters, what squares they're into, how much hits my characters could take, how much healing I need to do, and where to perfectly position my characters. That's all the things I'd be thinking of while I'm drawing a card, I know. And if I win on the first round, I'm happy, but I'm mostly like, I'm not gonna win the first round, I'm gonna think of it the second round. That's my strategy behind, like, even when I play not card games but shooters, I'm always thinking of the next move ahead, the next move ahead, the next move ahead, instead of just going at it with blunt force and trying to push my way through. But that's how I strategize on how to beat my opponent. I may fall out in the first 2 rounds or 1, but I come up with a strategy each time I fall. I get back up stronger and I come up with a new strategy. Gotta stay on your toes even when you're knocked down. Alright, I'll end Jade Comments here. Thank you, Makuma, for that awesome comment. I love reading your comments. And I hope you have an awesome day. Please send me more of your comments, whether it be about gameplay, I will read it. Whether you want to ask me a question, you can. Ask me about games, anime, anything, and let me know about your games, what you're into, what you like. And I actually do want to hear that. And I think that covers all grounds. Oh yeah, hit me with those game requests. There's no limit on how many games you can request. Just remember that. When I take requests, I actually write them down in order as they're requested. And when the game is finished, the next game gonna come up. That's how it's gonna go. Requests are gonna be for Friday and Saturday. I'm gonna do 3 games for Friday, 3 games for Saturday. The times would be, as always, I upload at 8 a.m., 5 p.m., and 8 p.m. Central Time. So remember that. Hit me with all the game requests you can. My lovely dragons, I will be back on my gameplay now.